Oh, you can unmute yourself here. Yep. Yep. I hear you. Going live. Going live. What's going on? Good evening. We have 0 people watching right now.
Hey, dude, that's the best. Let's be honest.
0 is the best.
I noticed.
Oh, we got 1. Man, we ruined the streak.
It's probably my wife, which means 0. But
No, don't say that.
she's number 1 in my life.
That's true. She should be. Good evening, DPers.
Wait,
What's going on? Oh, look at Adam. Adam's here. Look, first comment.
What should we give him?
Some butthole pics.
No, that doesn't work. I've sent him many because I'm trying to get him to respond to me. He doesn't have time, and then he responds here. So
Yeah. Good evening.
kidding, Adam.
I'm in my basement today, my man cave.
Move your head a little bit to your left.
Reloading setup.
Fuck yeah. Dude, you know what you've never done?
What?
You've never taken me to your basement.
Because it's a mess.
Now I'm offended. I've seen your shop before it was a shop.
Yes. But it's a mess here. The house is a mess. I have 2 kids and nobody's cleaning.
I think it's adorable. Your kids are cool. So, and I know you clean.
Yeah, I clean occasionally.
And I have 6 kids with a wife that cleans around the clock. But guess what our house is like? It's just ongoing. You just have to do it.
It never ends. I mean, there's 2 of them and 1 of me. And I can never...
Yeah.
I can never catch up. Well, I'm getting messages here.
Your kids are very ambitious.
How so?
Just like so let's take the last time we went hunting, right? Which has been a while.
Right. Yeah.
Put them in a truck, drive them out to the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
All the kids talked about really was hunting, which I appreciated. I'm not complaining.
Yes.
If we would have put my kids in that truck 12 minutes down the road, even though we fed them before, it was, I got to eat, I got to pee, I got to poop. It would have been something else. Like your kids literally were like, where are they? What are we shooting? And so they're just ambitious.
Maybe because they grew up here and they see a lot of open land. Okay. So it's like kind of normal to them. But where you're at, you probably see cars, buildings, whatnot all the time. And when you're in open space, they're like, this is boring.
Yeah. I mean, I think your kids have a lot of discipline, and I don't think you see that. But like when we went to eat that night,
yeah,
they were what's the word I'm looking for? They were more well behaved than a lot of the adults at that restaurant. When we went to the steakhouse, whatever that steakhouse is, Fire.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just kids will be.
I mean, maybe it's because they're in front of you, but they're not. When I'm there alone with them, they're not that well behaved.
Oh well, yeah. No kids are. I'm just saying my kids are terrible in public, which means that they would be more terrible in. But I don't know how you. Well, we don't want to talk about it on the air. Well,
yeah.
Okay, listen. This was before, but that doesn't count. There was
the
one
cactus incident.
It was one time.
Next time, I'm just gonna put a cactus in your car. When you sit down, you're gonna need me to tweeze them out again.
I love how nobody remembers that it was for a good cause. I wasn't just sitting down, just like, oh, hey, this is a great place for a picnic, buddy. Let's just have a snack.
You were trying to get a prairie dog.
Yes, because at the time, we weren't.
We were getting skunked.
Yeah, so I baseball slid into a cactus. Yes, my apologies. I do it all.
Eric, I saw the DM and I responded. and you haven't looked up my response.
Yeah, and that's fucking weird. Get it off the podcast. Like, go fucking DM. Everybody, y'all don't understand like how many DMs. I think I can speak for Lita. We get a lot of DMs, not even from this, just from our other life.
Yeah, I get a lot of messages.
I don't check them. I don't even have notifications on Facebook DMs. You could tag me 1,000 times, and guess what? Crickets, dude. I've got enough shit. Like, wait, that's
from sliding into home at the cactus.
I liked the removal to an extent. I did not like when I sat down on that cactus, but just remember, when I sat down on that cactus, I killed that fucking prairie dog before I got up.
You did. I saw.
I took it like a man.
Yeah, I saw, and then you're like, this is gonna be strange.
Yeah. Now, mind you guys, this was not the 20th time we have hung out.
This is like the first or second time, right?
Yes, this was like I've seen you twice in person briefly, and this was the first hunt.
Yep.
I sit in cactus, kill the prairie dog. So I didn't get up. I just rubbed it in there and then stood up and was like, hey, dude, might need you to pick this one out.
And then for some reason, there was a stray dog that came by.
2 of them.
2 stray dogs that just came by in the middle of nowhere. We're in the middle of open fields. And then 2 dogs just showed up. Oh, Barry doesn't have a complete shirt.
Hey, okay, so Barry, we can fix this. Don't DM me. You have to DM my wife. And I swear to God, if you send her dick pics, I'm sending you some back. And you won't like what you see. So if you scroll up in the comments and find my wife, just send her your shirt size and she'll fix it.
I think it's extra large. I sent him a large and he wants extra large.
But what if it's not? I'm just kidding.
I just mailed out Barry's magnet today. I'm a little behind.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Let's talk about shipping, right?
Yeah.
So do you remember back in the day where, and for both of us, I feel like today we would order something, and if it arrives within a week, like we're good. That's solid.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that this argument is not warranted. I just feel like nowadays Amazon has spoiled people to the point where
they did.
Dude,
I mean, the Prime shipping's pretty incredible, right? 2 days.
Don't get me wrong, it's amazing. If I need to order a fucking, a toothbrush and a butt plug and I need it by Tuesday, I'll have it.
You'll have it by Tuesday, yeah. It's incredible.
My problem is you buy something from a website, right?
Yeah.
We're small shops, me, you, take Big Tex, Fightmaster, take all those small shops, Allegiant, Rifle Works, like
yep.
We are small shops in the grand scheme of things.
Right.
Take Review the Pew is what I'm going to use for an example, right? Now, I'm not saying that it's any more special. I'm simply saying if you participate in a Review the Pew product, odds are you're paying, let's say, 1/10.
Maybe less, yeah.
Less, or let's say 50%, and you strike, right? It doesn't matter what we're not known for Amazon shipping, right? I never claim to be, but I get more fucking complaints from dudes that spent $30 fucking dollars and got like a $900 suppressor, and Adam can attest to this. Derek can attest to this. Like, it just blows my mind. I'm not saying that we're in the right, because sometimes shit slips through the cracks, dude. I don't have a $1 billion system, right? I don't have something where I plug it into the system and it ships to Adam and it pops up on his app and says, ship this. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, your screen just went blank.
You're pretty blurry to me too. So I know my Wi-Fi is not the best.
Hold on.
It's probably me.
Let me
It's got to be me. You there? Who can you guys hear, me or Kyle?
I just turned my Wi-Fi off, so now I'm hardlined 100%.
Okay. So
anyway,
we might be good now. Yeah. Kyle's blurry.
How am I blurry? I disconnected my Wi-Fi and I've been hardlined this whole time. Oh, now. Okay. You're on the same Wi-Fi, wife. So that does not make any fucking sense. All right. So now I'm hardlined. So as long as I get Chris. So anyway, my point is to all the gun guys, it's like, remember that Amazon does not ship all the gun stuff. I'm sure there's a handful of people who ship fast. I think it's wonderful. But for most of us, like, okay, wife said my camera isn't focused. What the fuck? I don't know how to focus.
So Dylan asked, what do you all think of CZ buying Colt? I think that's a good thing. It might be a little more hipster now, but but I think it's a good thing because CZ has pretty good quality control. And if Colt's new Python shows that it's not that great, the quality control currently. So I think that's a good thing that CZ is taking over, because if they do, and when it goes through, hopefully the Python will come back to its glory days, and maybe do something new with the AR system. Instead of their boring old same old boring 6920 or whatever that
what
they
do. You think they could do though? I mean, Colt is not. I don't know. I like CZ stuff. Don't get me wrong. I just that's kind of.
Well, Colt's not really into the innovation, right? CZ is always progressing. Maybe they can bring Colt out to be more favorable in modern times here.
Speaking of the new, did you see the Kalashnikov rifle that's coming out?
No, which one? AK-12?
Mm-mm. Hang on.
What is it?
I don't know if this is true. It could have been a satire, but hang on. Let me see if I can find this.
6940 with Bren would be nice. That's cool.
So, talking about all these new guns, when are we going to get them? That's the question, right?
Well, Colt saw the money, right? Towards the end of 2020, that everyone's buying guns, and they brought the AR system back. They banned, or not banned, but they discontinued them for a while. And then all the money started rolling in because of COVID. Everyone's buying guns and the riots. And they're like, oh, I need to get in on this money-making scheme. And they came back with a bunch of Colt products.
I can't find it. But yeah, I mean, so this kind of leads me into the conversation of we have all seen how many new gun companies pop up within the last 6 months.
Right.
I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I kind of do. And I want to say, when you guys go under, call me and I'll buy your product. And I say that because there's been a few companies, cheaper than dirt, tactical shit. Those guys have been charging $1 a round for 5.56 now, 55 for some time, right? I don't know how to say their name. Natchez? Is that how you say? Is that how you
Natchez?
Yeah. So historically, they have been very, very fair. Recently, they've now gone up to 90 cents a round on 55 grain.
Yeah, that's high.
And they can pretend like it's I'm not dogging them. It's working. They're selling out, so people are buying it. I'm just saying, demand is starting to. While demand may be here on like Gunbroker, manufacturers are catching up. So
they are. I see ammo catching up too.
Yeah, I've got a few pallets of 9mm coming, and while Cheaper Than Dirt is selling for 90 cents a round, we're going to be selling for at least 20 cents below that. Sure, could we get 90? Of course, but
we're
going to try to drive it down. But my point is, how many gun companies do you think are going to fail within the next, let's say, 180 days? I mean,
fail-wise, if they don't start getting products in to sell pretty quickly, right? If they have products and start moving product, that means they're probably making a profit because the current market prices, They're pretty insane.
Dude, right now I could take dog shit and put a grip on it and get $1,000 for it. And that's my point, is like all these companies that start up within like the downturn, which my eyes is a downturn, but during the spike, I brush them off. I don't even. Okay. Oh, that's adorable, dude. Who are you, Facebook user? Could you tell us that and we'll try to fix it?
Well, just click on the link on our in the Facebook, the beginning of the page or beginning of the stream, and you can register and get your name up there, and people will be able to see you.
Brandon, I got you. Just give me a couple weeks. We'll be all right.
Retailers, that's cool. I guess.
I hope so. And I mean that with the utmost respect. Fucking Roscoe. Dude, Roscoe's like a fucking staff sergeant or something in the military, and he can't figure out how to use this.
It's not difficult. I see everyone else's name, but hey, it's okay. We'll forgive you. Just fix it later.
Adam, I don't want to see anybody's business fail. Let me be
right. That's not something I want to see either.
It's not. What I do want to see are those of us, and Adam has been in this game longer than a lot of people that I know.
Right.
I've only been in the legitimate game for 3-4 years, maybe now. I was in the back end game for a lot longer, but legitimately only 3-4 years before the scare, if you will.
Uh-huh.
I don't like to see these pop-up gun stores that, just have a hookup somewhere, just sling shit. I don't like that, because what it does is it takes away from the people who have been here the entire time, right? Like,
yeah. Hopefully Adam's built up enough connections and reputation where people don't move away from him. And I think he does. He does.
Yeah.
And I've bought from Adam many, many times. So it's not like I'm gonna move away from. But as long as he has the product, I'll buy from them. And that's the hard part, right? With the new retailers, they're taking up parts.
Yep.
Where the old retailers that we're used to are not able to get them anymore, right?
Yeah, and even the new retailers, right? Like take Fightmaster Firearms, for instance.
Yeah.
They're a new retailer, but we all know Derek, so I'll keep buying from him.
Right? Me too.
Ike at Big Tex, I'll buy from him forever. I have my little bubble.
Your go-to,
dude. Literally, Ike posted in the Sons of Liberty group.
Yeah.
About the blaster guts from Sons of Liberty. I went on there to buy 5 blaster guts. That's it. Just
at Big Tex.
Yes, I had a few little pieces that I needed to complete the puzzle. Fast forward 20 minutes.
All gone.
$3,500.
All gone. Oh, you spent 35.
Yes. Oh, I didn't think that. I spent that. But dude, like if I buy from Ike or Derek or Adam, I don't pay tax because I'm tax exempt here.
Yeah.
But if I buy through Ike's website, I pay tax, and I just paid it. I don't know. It doesn't.
So did you buy a Sage rifle?
Fuck no, it wasn't. It was sold out. I would have. I bought 2 Tango down 1-6s from SIG.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But only because they're fucking FDE. Like,
oh yeah, that'd be nice.
That's what got me. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, I could have texted Ike, or I could text Derek, or I could text Adam and say, hey, give me a discount. But why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just
I don't look for that.
Eric.
I'll do it to the big corporate places like Brownells and whatnot.
Yeah, fuck yeah, those guys. And I know there's still somebody sitting behind that ownership, but I don't.
Right. So let's talk about all the upcoming guests that your wife's trying to procure for us. Incredible.
Dude.
Guys, Veronica behind the scenes, your wife is doing an amazing job. I can't wait for all the upcoming guests.
Do y'all understand?
I'm so excited.
She tells me when she tells you. Like, we don't have some private conversation.
I'm so excited. I don't think you understand.
I am too, because how do I phrase this? Help me. There's a lot of potential.
They are smoking.
They're fucking hot.
Yeah. When are we gonna do this?
I don't know, but
we need to do at least one real quick. At least one this month.
This month?
We still got plenty of time left.
So here's what I'm thinking. I feel like we need to have an episode where we let the wife explain exactly how she did this.
Yeah, we need to. I mean, we can get her on right now.
And then bring one guest in to... Because I don't get it, dude. And you know what I really think?
We got to schedule it. They're not ready for it.
Let's do it now. I mean, my wife could, but...
Yeah.
Y'all don't... So Lee Ty and I had a conversation where we would like more guests, right? So I talked to the wife about it, and I was like, hey, so, Mike with Sons of Liberty, we have guests, but we don't want to do like in-depth guests all the time.
Right.
We don't want to be just this informative, stick your fucking grease in this hole type company. We just want to have fun. And out of nowhere, my wife texts us like on our Facebook messages, just like, hey, here's 14 girls that are willing to come on the show.
Oh my God. My shop is open. Okay. My shop is open for them to come over and just tell us their story.
Okay. She said, like, set a schedule. We didn't have the schedule set for tonight. So you need to we need to have a Desk Pop Shot schedule in Google Schedules.
And I think we need to do that.
You tell us when they're coming on. But if you
some of these, they're smoking, man. I saw some pictures.
So, okay. I'll say this, and we're not going to say who it is. I flipped through the deals. Some of them made me question why they're replying to us. Does that make sense?
I suppose. I mean, it's easier when they reply to a girl, right? If we went and asked them, that's a little odd.
Okay, so that is exactly how I thought I should feel, but I was like, why would they want to come on a podcast with 12 fucking... Okay, we have 27 people watching tonight, but why would they want to come on to that? And then I go look at my wife's profile. I'm like, so it really is like a cliquish thing. Like it's a...
Yeah. Brandon, we're not at that level yet.
Dude, I bet money. So V, I know you're watching, look up Alex Zedra. She used to live just down the fucking road. Her boyfriend thing that she broke up with replied to me a couple times. We talked about getting together. She's friends with Demolition Matt, who is friends with our buddy that owns the zoo up here.
Yeah.
We're all connected, so we could probably maybe at least get a response from Zedra. I don't think that'd be hard because Crispy lives down the road. I've met with him at the same zoo.
That's crazy.
We hung out for hours there. So I feel like this whole thing is like...
It's all intertwined somehow, right?
This motherfucker. Listen here.
Rob, we're not getting catfished again.
No.
I've been catfished enough by Matt, by Cameron DB, and I don't know who else.
Yeah, well, Matt Warren hurt us all, so I don't even eat catfish anymore. What's up with the zoos?
There's a zoo by your house, right?
Kind of.
Florida. Yeah.
I mean, hey, I'll tell you this. Landon, if you can figure out which zoo is in a country music song that's very, very popular, I will get you free tickets to take your family there.
Yeah. I don't know. He might know. Landon's from Texas. That's not
Can we ban people from watching this?
No, I don't think so. And you hear about this one? The Gina Carano got released from Disney or from The Mandalorian.
Man, I didn't know if you wanted to get into politics tonight.
We don't have to.
She got rehired though.
She did?
Yes.
No. By Disney?
Yes.
Really?
Now, I don't know if that's true. I'm
nice backpedal, man.
So she got fired for basically pointing out that what? She compared to the Holocaust, right?
Right, yeah, something about that.
Yeah. So from what dude, your chair is going.
I need to oil it.
I love it. No, leave it because it's funny. So I've seen a lot. I've seen Mike Michalski and multiple cancel their Disney accounts, which I appreciate their sentiment there, but I
paid for 3 years already. I can't cancel
it. Exactly. I've got 17 of those little fuckers running around. My question is, Disney, this is not the first time Disney has shown their colors when it comes to our side of things, right?
Sure.
So, like, I just don't know. Don't get me wrong. I understand the outroar, but what exactly did she do? Do you know? Here, what's her name? Let me look it up. Let me read the article.
She posted. Well, I think Brandon said. She said conservatives are treated like Jews these days.
Okay. So
let's go with that.
Tell me where the lie is.
I mean, there isn't. That's the problem, right?
But also tell me where. Now, take political and famous people out, right? Like, let's just take those people and put them down on our level.
Okay.
If she had said liberals are treated like Jews nowadays.
Oh, she probably would have been praised.
But tell me where the lie is.
Well, the lie is that they're being treated unfairly, right?
Yeah.
Or poorly or incorrectly.
And in my eyes, they are. I mean, if you brought like a straight liberal to Texas, and you took them outside of Austin, they would be ridiculed. They'd probably be beaten outside of a bar.
Interesting.
I don't think is right. But they could go on Facebook Live and get 2 million views in an hour because they said fuck Trump or whatever. So I do understand her standpoint. My question is, why would she? Man,
my whole thing is, if you care about money and care about continually making money, don't say stuff like this.
Mouth shut.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, Trump, he probably doesn't need money, right? So he can say whatever he fucking wants.
But the people behind him do.
Yeah.
Not directly, but my point is, let's take Kaepernick. And I hate to bring him up. I hate to bring him up. He was a terrible basketball player. I will say.
Football, right?
Whatever. He could be a fucking baseball player for all I give a shit. I did not know the Super Bowl was going on until our friends told us the night before they were going to a fucking Super Bowl party. I don't care. I don't mean that because like, oh, I fucking love Trump. It's irrelevant. I just don't watch that shit. But so football player Kaepernick, right?
Yeah.
He knelt down and everybody got an uproar.
All right.
I get it, but that's his deal. He should be able to walk out there, do his thing, and play football. Right? She should be able to go out there and act, in my opinion. The problem is we have so many people on the opposition that use their stature or statute, whichever way you look at it. I don't know how to say it, but as a way to publicize their beliefs, which in turn brings their followers with them, right?
Sure.
I don't feel like as conservatives we have that. I don't. Like, any conservative that uses their following to not even further their political stance, they're just their beliefs in general, right? I feel like, can you pick one? Can you pick one conservative that can come out and say, I don't know, saw the head off of Biden? Like, you can't say that nowadays. Although,
well, I think in general, conservatives are more. I don't want to say. I want to say appropriate, where saying something like that is not okay, right?
yeah.
So I don't see a conservative saying something like that, like sawing off a head, right?
Yeah.
But with the liberals, they're more daring. They play by a different set of rules.
Yeah, and they're backed by the media. That's
Right.
I mean,
That's the problem.
what was
And when they play by a different set of rules, and if they're backed, that means they have the confidence to say it without any repercussions, right?
What was
But here,
what was that name that I'm thinking about that held up the Trump
the red hair,
yeah, the ginger bear
comic, the comic. Yeah, I don't remember her name.
If y'all remember, but that's the example we're using right now, just for everybody to understand. But continue, dude. I'm sorry.
But I think with us, we don't have that that confidence to say something like that, because if we do, we're not going to get the same backing like the media is doing to Kathy Griffin.
So let me ask you that: is it the confidence to do it, or is it because?
Well, as far as confidence, I'm not saying like internal confidence. I'm saying like not being ripped apart.
We don't have the backing.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right.
Now I know I don't care about conspiracies. I don't want to hear the comments of Trump won, he just lost because I don't care about that. But in reality, we split this last election 50-50, almost. Let's say 49-51, right?
Yeah.
So why aren't our side of things just as loud as the other? Why is it that every single fucking media post is from, let's take and I say this with all due respect because I can't figure out the words I'm looking for, but the fetal alcohol syndrome bitch from Lord knows where that's speaking climate control.
Oh, okay. Greta?
Yeah. Take her, for example. Why don't we have some?
I think we do. We're just not publicized, right? And also because the media is controlled by the left. And also in this new article by Time magazine, it's basically saying fascism is existing, where the left and the in the high power corporate world are working together to silence the right.
I mean,
that was in the newest Times article, man. And I heard that from the Timcast channel, which is crazy.
Mike, don't even fucking. Lee Ty will send you a link right now, and you can come on, dude. I've been texting you for fucking 3 weeks, and we talk about coming on, but you got a baby, bro. Come on, right now.
I mean, I'll send you a link right now if you want.
Send him the link. I'd love to hear Mike's standpoint, because for those of you that don't understand, Mike Michalski not only sells guns, manufactures guns, started a company that, in all honesty, I thought was just another fly-by-night company until I met them and learned about their stuff. He goes to our town hall meetings locally here in San Antonio.
Right.
Mike walked the fuck up and gave away rifles.
Right.
Like, stood up on the planters box thing, him and Kyle, and gave away tickets for free rifles to people. Like, I want to hear his opinion.
That's badass, man.
Because not many gun manufacturers are willing to do that.
No, I sent him a link. You might want to text him the link too.
Did you text it to me?
Oh, well, I sent it to you. So that's how you got on, right?
Well, okay.
I texted to you earlier.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. Did you text it or did you?
I messaged
Got it.
Mike.
Got it.
Through Messenger.
All right. So while we're waiting on Mike, let's see. I'm gonna send it to him via text. Now, everybody remember, Mike just had a brand new baby girl, right?
Yep.
So, congrats to him. I think everybody's healthy because he's on here talking shit.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh my God, Todd, dude, this. I don't even have words. Mike would eat him alive intellectually and physically.
Yeah, I was listening to the Drinking Bros podcast the other day with Mike. That's a pretty good show. I didn't know it was.
I miss that. I mean, I feel. Let us say this real quick, Mike. I'm flattered that you'd even consider coming back on here because you've been on a few podcasts lately, and we're kind of
big ones.
I mean, let's be honest. There's 27 fucking people watching this, but
David Hogue's in Harvard now.
Dude, I mean, good for him. He's just milking.
He's still an activist in Harvard. It's kind of annoying. He probably got in because of his activism, not because of his grades.
Let's say I was an activist, right? And I was just like, hey, I just want to fucking whatever. The opposite of what he said. I wouldn't get into A&M. It'd be too controversial. Hey, before Mike gets on, I know it's only been 36 minutes, but
you gotta go pee.
You have a gun to talk about or anything?
No, I don't have them here, but I can talk about some. Right. I can talk about some guns. So the most accurate gun I've ever shot out of the box happened yesterday. It's the Walther Q4 steel frame. I was just shooting, first time shooting it yesterday, and I did the B8 targets. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's like bullseye, NRA bullseye target with X, 10, 9, all in black, and then whites around it. And 25 yards I was shooting, I got 6 bullseyes, 6 in the X. Couldn't believe it. Incredible. Never done that before. And I threw one shot out of the black. And, I might be able to pull a target up. It was the most amazing gun I've ever shot as far as accuracy. The recoil was pretty good too. And if I can send this picture to my computer, I can show you guys everything I'm talking about. Hey, you're back.
Okay. Barry,
hold on, I'm trying to get the picture up for people.
You continue. Barry, I will ban you from ever watching this. That never happened. Shut your fucking mouth.
I'm sending this to my computer, and hopefully I can share a screen and show everyone the target that I did. So this is the gun. Okay, I should share a screen.
I just want to point out that it's rude.
This is the gun, the Q4 steel frame.
So it's a little blurry on our end, but the Q4
is it
the most accurate gun?
Dude, it's the most accurate gun I've ever shot.
What?
Out of the box. Not like a custom. Yeah.
No, not custom. Just buy it off the shelf.
Crap, I can't. There we go. You know what?
How?
Chrome does not like the native picture file that.
No, we can tell what it is, but so explain to me.
No, I'm talking about the target that I shot. They don't like the native file that's in the
so
the phone takes.
Harns had the. Do you want to call it the friendship love today and text me and ask me if I still wanted a fucking aluminum frame SIG?
Dude, there's a bunch here in town.
I know, but there's not a bunch everywhere else in the world for us. But he was so nice to send me. But we'll talk about the Walther real quick.
Okay, I got the target up that I shot. This was 25 yards, okay? I've never shot this good.
I mean, 25, I don't care what anybody on the internet says. 25 yards with a fucking pistol is stupid.
But a lot of guys who do these B8 targets, they're really good. They're like, they get it all in the black, but that's not me. So that was my target, right?
Seems a bit edgy for 2021, but okay.
6 shots in the block in the X.
Okay, so
I've never done this.
Were you doing the same? What's the word I'm looking? The same procedure as we were doing before, or is that just
same way of shooting, same grip, same everything.
Okay.
And I was shooting 115 grain SMB ball and 25 yards, 6 shots in the X.
Dude, I mean, I don't care what any fucking Facebook person said. That's accurate as shit. I mean, I would be impressed with that from like a 8-inch, 9-inch rifle. So
yeah, I was completely shocked. I got the first 2 shots in the X. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be a good grouping. No, and then I screwed up on 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, but look at 3 and 4.
Yeah, they're touching.
That was a psych out. Look at what is that?
Number 5.
2, I can't tell what that is. 9.
Oh, that was 2. So I think that was I reversed it. The 2 is supposed to be 9, and the 9 is supposed to be 2.
But nonetheless, I mean, you're touching in places, which means it's more than likely.
Yeah, so I screwed up those shots. I mean, 25 yards is really long distance.
Does that mean you're going to carry a fucking Walther?
I might. I mean, I got to get a holster, and then I might. It's incredible, man. I've never shot a handgun like this.
I wish you had something from like 7 yards, because it would be.
Oh, I do actually.
Show us, because that's what I want to see. 25 yards with a pistol. Don't get me wrong; it's impressive, but it's not for most people.
This is 7 yards.
Most people, it's not going to go off of 25 yards.
Yeah, this was before I did the 25-yard thing. I did the 7 yards.
Don't get me wrong. That one little flyboy is still in my fucking space, right? So.
Oops.
Hey, Adam. Lee Ty has texted me now the past 2 or 3 days in a row saying Enigmas are in stock. Adam, he finally made a breakdown, and I ordered one today. Finally, because I missed it yesterday. I was out on location in the oil field, but I didn't miss it today.
Hold on. I screwed up.
We got you, dude. We got nothing going on.
Oh, there we go. So, are you seeing that?
Nope. We're seeing your what? No.
Let me share another screen. So this was 7 yards. This was before I did the 25-yard thing.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this shoots good. I think that's about 5 rounds. I think 5 or 6 rounds.
Hey Lee, if you're still watching this, don't worry.
Yeah.
I will find us some Walthershorns. Don't worry, because that is. Now that was just.
There was no change. Stock everything.
But that was just, you weren't moving, you weren't doing anything.
No, just standing still and just pulling up and shooting.
And is that a 4x6 card? I would guess
that's a 4x6 card, but I put a little black dot in there, a sticker, so I know where I'm aiming. And yeah, everything was there. That was 7 yards.
Do you guys know what's fucked up? I had multiple, I think 2 or 3 Walther custom shops or whatever they are from them. Guns on Review the Pew. And one of them moved. 2 of them took forever. Had we had this review, I would have fucking just bought them and kept them. I didn't know that they were that accurate.
I didn't either. And, the reason why I got into this was because I was seeing, Modern Samurai. He's all about this Walther Q4. He's like, it's a really good gun. And I've been seeing people shooting it, and it's super flat because it's heavy. It's steel frame. So I was like, all right, let me try this out. Boom. Incredible. So, trigger's great.
Accuracy, trigger is there. Let me ask you this. Reliability. That's the question that everybody's going to bring up. Okay, I can have an accurate gun built tomorrow, but guess what? As soon as I get a fucking cunt hair of sand in it, it's not going to.
I only put 100 rounds through it yesterday.
Okay.
So I wouldn't know.
So is it 9 mil?
9 mil.
Okay.
So I don't know if if reliability is there. But I would assume we would hear more about it if reliability wasn't there.
I see. I agree with that if people like you were buying it, but I don't agree with that because I think most people that buy it take 20, 30 rounds to the range. They shoot it, they put it back in the safe, and they say, "Oh, this good."
So I don't carry something until I put through 500 rounds.
Right.
I need to put at least like when I did the staccato, I did how many rounds? I did 2,000 rounds without cleaning.
Yeah, you did a lot through that one.
I did 2,000 rounds, and just to make sure it wasn't malfunctioning.
Yeah.
And it malfunctioned one time because I was shooting one-handed, left-handed, and I limp wristed.
Okay. So we have, I've got multiple pallets of 9mm coming.
Nice.
So I want to let us send you some, like at cost, obviously.
Yeah.
I want to see what happens when you take that Walther and dump 500 rounds through it through one day of class.
I can do.
Like we would do.
We don't have. I mean, right now there's no real classes. It's minus 15 right now.
Class. You at a range as a class. Like
okay. I could probably knock out that 500.
Dude, even if it's in 2 days, or 3 days, 4 days, I just want to see what happens when you put hundreds of rounds through. And I'm not denying it. I think it's that accuracy, even if you put 1,000 rounds down it and it ventures out this much, it's still that's still stupid accurate, man. Like
it was. I was like, this is insane. When I shot, I was like, this was wild.
And again, for everybody that just joined us, what model was that?
Walther Q4. There's the optics ready version, OR, or I sent mine out to CNH Precision to get it cut. Took 2.5 weeks, including shipping time, and they cut it. They're the official Walther slide cutters.
So what's the price difference in getting the Q4, whatever you said?
Well, if you can find it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's the deal.
Yeah, I couldn't find. I saw one locally here. It wasn't the optics ready. So I sent out it's more expensive what I did than versus buying the optics ready one.
But you don't have to wait for it. So
yeah. I mean, if you optics ready is cut and ready to go, you just need to the CNH plates are good because the plate comes with the rear sight already, and you just mount the optic onto it.
That hurts my feelings because you text me now. What did we talk about earlier? 2-3 days in a row, Enigmas in stock, right?
Yeah.
I ordered one for the P320 today. And now
that's okay. You can swap the holsters, right? You can swap the holsters into.
I mean, don't get me wrong; they're fucking proud. Like,
I ordered a holster for the Q4 from Dara Holsters. I never used them before.
From who?
And they're Dara, DARA. They were recommended on Walther's website because I couldn't find anyone making that holster. So I bought it just to see, and we'll go from there. They recommended the floodlight too, the filter.
Play it. Do you have it?
What?
Oh, I was gonna say play the video. Do you have it handy?
Oh, the filter? Yeah.
Just for fun.
Yeah, we haven't seen it in a while. This one. That's outside the waistband. And I got rid of mine because when I tried it, the outside of the waistband, it was way too loose. I mean, I can tighten it down, but I was not comfortable with that.
But that's what I don't know. Anyway, it makes
me
nervous. I mean,
that's the problem with that kind of holster, right? It's a one size fits all. It locks only based on the X300 light, and not every gun's gonna be the same.
That's exactly. And Colin, listen to me. It's not poor Ed. It's poor fucking Filster. Tag them because it's their fault. It's not Ed's fault that he trusted a company that's reputable. And again, I did order one today. I ordered for the P320 because Harns was so nice to message me and say, hey, I found 2 of those aluminum frame P320s. And I said, I want one for me and one for Review the Pew. I'll take them both.
Nice.
So, I mean, we'll talk about this. I got a can in today.
Ooh, a stamp?
Yeah. No, just stolen.
No. I thought were your FFL or?
No. This was way before that.
Okay.
I bought it through Big Techs. Like, I could look. I don't keep track like most of you do. I don't keep that log. I just whatever. When it comes, because otherwise I'll be anxious. So I got the RC2. You know what I didn't realize?
That's a great can.
It doesn't come with a fucking muzzle device.
Yeah, you got to buy the Surefire work on.
So, Adam or whoever else is watching, I need a fucking muzzle device because I want to put that on my Viltor, like my little nice. I figured that's a good.
It would be. So the blowback on that can is pretty awesome. It's minimal, so that's a great can.
I want to use it, but I opened it and I was like, okay, great, I can put this on right now. Like, we can test it. It won't be perfect, but we can run it. There's no muzzle device in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So
that's unfortunate.
If anybody has one, I'll give you stuff. I don't care. I want to play with it and I can't. It's just fucking sitting over there in the box looking at me. I also got 2. Did you get the half-faced blades drops?
No, I missed a bunch of them recently. I want to. There's a couple blades I want to get that I haven't been able to get.
Yeah, but your blades are a little bit more. You have a specific taste, yeah.
Yeah, I want a specific blade. I think it's called their Senator or their Ryu, which is pretty awesome.
Okay, Ed. But remember, have you tried the Filster without a universal holster? Because that's not really fair to say that.
You know, their non-universal locks really good.
Yeah,
it's that universal. I think that's the problem with universal in general. So you can't do a one-size-fits-all that's going to be perfect for every gun.
So, Leetai, you saw where Ed adopted that dog from overseas. Yeah.
So Todd, let me talk to Todd about this. I want to dissuade you from buying that folder because I was talking with Dr. Joe about it. Dr. Joe pointed out, I was like, "Oh, this is a cool folder." Dr. Joe's like, "Look where that finger hole is."
You showed us something here. It would.
Yeah, but the finger hole. If you ever put your finger in there, like your pinky, to hold the knife, and then you release it, you're gonna cut your finger because that blade goes into that hole.
But if I put my dick in front of my barrel, it would shoot my dick off.
True, but when you're holding a knife like that, it goes into your pinky right here.
But if you hold
and then if you release it and let it go, it's gonna go straight down and cut.
I get it. I understand, but I'm saying, like, if I open this knife, for instance, right?
Yeah.
And then I go to close it.
Yeah.
But if I go to close it like this,
yeah, it's going to cut.
It's going to cut my finger up. But
when you close that, you should obviously take your finger out of the hole. But I don't know, man. That's a little sketchy.
I do want to say that most of you guys commenting, trying to talk shit, put your fingers in holes that should have never been there. So I don't even want to hear it. But
yeah,
what I was going to say for Ed does a lot of good, right? We've seen him and his, I don't want to say wife because I don't want to be disrespectful because I can't remember if they're married or not, but him and his wonderful lady that enjoys him a lot. He adopted a dog from Afghanistan, right?
Yeah, it's a great looking dog.
So they bring them over, blah, blah, blah. My bottom line is he's dogging Filster, and I do feel like he has a reason to, but I also feel like Deskpop could probably like split a good holster with him. I will pay $30 of the $60 it costs to get you a holster that fits your fucking gun. And then let's try it and talk about it. Ed, like, I'm offering you, I will pay for a part of your holster because you're my boy. Let's see what happens. Because I feel like you bought an Anderson, you shoved a Sons of Liberty down in it, you ran around and it popped out, and now you're mad. So
I'm pulling up all the half-face blade folder, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about.
I play with razor sharp knife every day, offhanded as a stress relief. Okay. Vince, you've been fucking weird for a very long time, though. I love you to death, but like I'm gonna see you on one of those serial killer shows.
Okay, so
didn't know about the podcast. Definitely watch.
Oh shit! Something just happened.
Fuck! I was at Jacob's wedding. That's funny, dude. Jacob, I haven't talked to you in ages, dude. Welcome. Hope you guys are doing all right. Whatever you see on here, just don't judge.
Disregard.
Yeah, fucking whatever. Titties and stuff.
Okay, so here's the half faceplate folder that I'm talking about. So, okay, it looks awesome.
Holding it from the pinky in the hole.
Yeah, it looks awesome like this, right? But when you close it, I mean, so even if you're trying to deploy it, let's say you grab it and you want to deploy it with one hand and you put your pinky in there, you're not going to open it. Here.
I get it. But
I'll show you it folded up. God damn it. Okay, this is like really tough with a touchpad.
Okay, we're just going to pretend like we don't have anything to look at right now. Let me ask you this. To all of you complaining about the half-face blades, how many people need to dispatch this pinky knife to save their lives, right? Like if I'm pulling out a
holy shit.
No, we got it.
I can't even open it. This is insane.
I'm
having a hard time. That's the problem.
The mic. Kyle's piece of shit. Colin, no, Waffle House ain't doing shit until we talk about it. We've already had this discussion. Now Eric all of a sudden is associated with Waffle House, which is weird to me. Maybe I just didn't know.
All right, so here's the picture. So look, it's folded. It's in the little hole.
Yeah, but that's only okay. So in my eyes,
so if you put your finger in there and then getting ready to deploy,
I get it.
You can't open it.
So everybody right now, go tag half face blades because we haven't.
They know they delete our comments. We're like, how do you open this? They delete our comments.
I want a flood because they don't charge $12.99 for these fucking gas station knives that cut your pinky off when you bring them back in. I want them to know. But Adam, Jacob not only paid his entry fee. My wife was in the wedding. I was just kind of drunk to the sidelines, but nonetheless, I was there. We all synced it. No.
There you go.
How do you respond to this, Ashley? Or Leetai? Ashley says Filster is the Anderson of holsters. I don't agree with that.
So I had their floodlight. It's okay. I like how it's universal for everything. I have their inside the waistband, the appendix one. I was doing push-ups one day because I was falling asleep at the office. And while I was doing push-ups, the gun just fell out.
Wait, from your new Filster? Like the
No. The floodlight, the one that's universal.
But since you've bought the Enigma, that's the one I'm more fucking worried about because I just bought it. How's that been? Have you done push-ups in the
It's good. It locks in good. No, I have no complaints about their holster that comes with the Enigma or the one that you add on with the Enigma. Those are great holsters.
They're not cheap though.
No. I mean, in general, their stuff's not that cheap, right?
No, but I mean, let's be honest. Selling a man-sized thong holster is a little edgy. Or not thong.
No.
What's the leg wrap thing I'm talking about? Like the
garter?
Garter.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little. I understand its intent, right? But
it needs to, and something needs to be holding it down in order for the reverse force, right, to keep the holster down. So when you pull the gun out, it stays down instead of the holster going up with you, right?
Yeah, but dude, unless that string is really long, you're not getting past the fat part of my fucking thigh. Like,
oh no, it can stretch pretty wide, pretty round circumference.
I don't have experience with it. That's why we're talking about it here because I don't have the experience. I've seen the wonderful representation that Mr. Lee Taz had with his silkies. I just wonder. It's not that. It's beautiful. I have a question though, because
Yeah.
so you saw my post in the private group that we're in, right?
Yeah.
So my wife has been reaching out to, I don't think this is a secret. My wife has been reaching out to multiple people, and they've been reaching out to her about different collabs with Despop Shots and Review the Pew and 77 Customs and just the whole thing. I want to know from you guys, and I'm not saying either way. I'm not speaking negative. I'm not speaking positive. I do not know. I found out about these guys today. Any feedback would be appreciated. Just remember, this is a Navy SEAL owned company, so I do not want any bashing. I don't care what your personal opinion is. I want your professional opinion. But Sunga.life is the
yeah.
Sunga.
You were talking about
I just want opinions. I don't want.
How do you spell that?
SUNGA.life LIFE on Instagram. They seem like
bathing suits.
Well, they're silkies, so they want to do a collab.
I'm in.
Well, hang on, don't order anything yet because they want to do a collab with my wife on her Instagram, but she was going to wear one of our shirts and then the silkies, and that was the deal, which is fine. And I don't mean this in any disrespect to Single Life. I don't know them. Yeah, that's them. Kind of. That's your.
I'm into the Speedo.
But I want to know who they are. I made a post. I see one guy that I recognize from Instagram, but I don't see many others. And that doesn't mean that doesn't mean they're not reputable, dude. I follow like 1,200 people. I don't have a whole bunch.
Oh, dude, I need these.
I just want to know what people think about them.
Look at that flamingo. I need these.
Okay, don't. So we have a deal going with them to not only promote Review the Pew, but Despop Shots as well. It looks great, right? Let's make one thing very, very clear. I am not, dude, that one, I wish you could see my mouse. The one with the American flag shorts with the cell phone pocket, dude, that shit that's my shit. That's a rebel flag, but nonetheless. I thought it was American.
I like it.
Nonetheless, I'd still wear that. Now, what I'm asking is, does anybody know those? Does anybody know those guys? Like, I don't want, and I say this, I'll say this 100 fucking times. I mean this with the utmost respect. Does anybody know these guys? Because I don't want to become a shill. I will never become one of those guys that just takes product to take photos to get likes, right? I want to know that they're good, but apparently the guys that they have promoting their stuff are fucking awesome. Like, my nuts would hang out of those being old problems. Okay.
I guess we'll look at one and stuff.
Yeah, Vince, don't worry. No, V, we're not buying anything. We're just talking about them. I just want to know opinions. Like, not even personal opinions.
Oh, I like these.
Okay, well, we still see the other ones that I said I liked. So.
Oh, wait. What the heck?
Yeah, we'll wait till you're
I'm
done.
looking at. Oh,
see the
hold on. I need to.
Take your time. Take your time.
I need to compose myself here.
Colin, listen. Again, guys, I'm not saying don't buy anything from them. Buy them if you want them. We don't want to take away business from them. We just want to see what people think of them.
I like those.
What? Oh, yeah. Okay. So imagine this, all right? Your wife texts you and says, hey, I have this amazing collab going. I go to their website and I see all this. And I'm like,
I like this collab.
Sure. Who's the model? it's her. And I'm like, nah, the fuck it is. But she was going to wear Silkies and a Review the Pew t-shirt. And I'm thinking, like, how does that doesn't look at, there you go, buddy. You could,
There's only 7 in stock, man. They sell out.
if you buy all of them, you'll get 7 small versions that show up to your house tonight.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to buy them.
Okay, so I have all the comments don't even know who this person is. Now, if you go back to their main page.
Okay. Oops.
Not that guy. So the guy that's dating Jade Struck, him, that's him.
Oh, really?
He is, I follow him on Instagram. He is, I think his name is Rudy. I wasn't thinking. I was trying not to laugh. I think his name is Rudy. So, bottom line is, that dude's like, I think he's Marsoc. I can't remember.
He's Jack, dude.
Yeah, but he's dating Jade Struck, which, that's cool. But that's how I found him, right? Like, I don't idolize any motherfuckers on Instagram. However, he's Marsoc. He endorses them. And he doesn't endorse them on a like daily basis. It's just like every now and again he fucking pops up, right? Which means he's not getting paid that much for it, which means it might actually be a real deal. Some of this stuff seems really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Brandon, I see you, but I'm not clicking on your comment, you piece of shit. But some of these don't seem like they're gonna ride up my ass, because guess what? I've got enough up there. I don't need now. Hold on, Starry Night. I did not see those earlier.
Where? This one?
Scroll up on the right, bro. Hey V, if you're watching this right now, I don't care if you get a discount or you collab with them or whatever the fuck happens. I want some motherfucking Starry.
There's one in stock, size 36.
Oh my god, it will fit me. If one of you fuckers orders that right now, I swear to Christ, we will cancel this podcast. Hang on. I gotta text her because those will fit me. They'll be a little big, but
so this I think these shorts are gonna be pretty popular.
Dude, I mean they're just, and I know the next question. Are they American made? Are they, guess what? I care, but as long as they're sold by a SEAL-owned company, I really don't give a shit. I mean, I understand the principle behind it, but if you try to make something in fucking America right now, guess what you're paying? You're paying $15 an hour. So let me know if you have any questions. Hey, dude, let's chat. Oh.
No more. I don't want to look at dudes anymore.
I just wanted to chat with her online and see what the...
Are these made in America or China?
I don't care. Guess what? If you guys want to know a secret, all the shirts that you guys order from the top names, if you look in the top tag, the tag's been cut off. They'll put a stamp below it that says made in America, whatever their company name is, but the paper tag is cut off because they're importing them. So,
I mean, these were made in China, right?
Dude, this is made in China.
Yeah.
But it's printed here, it's dyed here. You know, it doesn't matter. It only matters to people that truly care. So my wife better be ordering me that fucking swimsuit. Starry Night swimsuit, jumping off my roof into my new pool.
When's that going to be done?
Well, right now it's going to be 17 in San Antonio, dude.
So you need to jump in and see if you can take that.
So right now it's concrete.
So
if I jumped in, it doesn't matter if I jumped in from 17 degrees or 90.
It's still going to be the same.
I'm still dead.
Yeah.
But wait. Finish what you were saying, Kyle. No, we're not going that. But so today, for those of you that don't know, we talked about this briefly. But Casper, Wyoming. God damn, I get it backwards. Casper, Wyoming versus San Antonio, Texas. What's your weather like up there right now? Like
minus
right
15. I think it's minus 15. Minus 11.
That is Vince, number one. I have a pool heater, but my
Look,
pool's not fucking done.
look at it. Says feels like minus 33.
Okay, hang on, because there's a point to this.
It's really cold out there. I was driving home at 6:30, and it said minus 10 in my car, and it was like really bitter cold.
Okay, so right now I can walk outside and smoke a cigarette, take the dogs to eat their dinner, and go to the bathroom. Minus 11, I don't care. As soon as you go negative, I don't go up there.
That's why I'm not in the garage tonight or going to the shop.
I don't blame you. This fucking podcast is not worth it. I was supposed to drive up to Casper next week, and then I looked at the weather and was like, we're gonna push it a fucking week because, dude,
I have a lot of whiskey. It's all right there, but I don't drink enough.
He doesn't.
Oh, and I have this right here, but I don't drink enough.
What's in that one?
Lagavulin 16 because the cork broke. I had to pour it into a crystal decanter. Yeah.
Told you. Dude, I don't even own a decanter, and if I did, I'd probably save.
That was the first one I owned because cork's never broken on me before.
So today, it's like dude. It's.
But you guys have it pretty bad too with the ice, the rain, and then it iced over immediately. That's insane. That's so dangerous.
That's the kicker is people don't realize. So for those of you that don't know, I work in West Texas in the oil field with guys that Lee Ty knows in Casper, Wyoming, right? So we travel back and forth. Anytime winter hits West Texas, everybody's like, oh, we're from fucking Casper. We just, we're used to driving in the snow. We don't have snow down here very often. Today, we had hours of somehow big droplet rain that hit the windshield of your car and just iced up as soon as it hit. So
yeah, that's dangerous, man.
We had stupid ice.
And then everyone probably saw the video of what highway was that? 35?
Okay, so everybody saw the highway I-35 in Dallas-Fort Worth. It's on the Fort Worth side of 100+ cars, right? 5 deaths.
Yeah, it's insane.
That's not.
How do you prepare for that?
You don't. But my problem, the beef that I have is with people who are saying, "Oh, these Texas drivers don't know how to drive." That's my beef. I'm not saying we're not inexperienced, but when it comes to this shit, so the wreck was down here. Hang on, I got to get this shit backwards here. The wreck was down here. You're coming over a hill, smooth sailing at 75 miles an hour, and you come down and you see stop. Right?
Yeah, that makes sense. That's the most dangerous part of driving on ice when you're going downhill, right? Because you can slide out. Uphill's no problem.
I'm not saying they should have known to not drive that fast, but at the time, the ice had just started to hit. It wasn't like it was just ice over. It was just fucking go-karting. I'm just on my way home today. It was
crazy,
dude. It was fucking no.
It's stressful, huh?
Andrew, it's not black ice. It's not.
It's just straight ice. It just rain hits the ground, iced over immediately.
Dude, my truck is probably still iced up out there, and I've been above freezing now for 2-3 hours. It was. Wow. I mean, so the guy I told you about, I text you, right?
Yeah.
My buddy that lives just 15 minutes north of here, he texted me and was like, he called me and we talked for like 30 minutes. He texted me over and over, like, give me a shout. And I called him and he was like, dude, these Texas fucking ice storms are no joke. And he's from Casper. Like, he grew up in Casper. They have a house in Montana. Like, they're all over.
Yeah, I mean, we don't get stuff like that. The only time it's icy is if you drive over the snow and it packs it down, right? That's how it makes ice. We don't have rain that comes down and ices over immediately. That's super rare. And that did happen this year up our highway a little more north, and a truck carrying brisket toppled over, and
Now
brisket was everywhere.
That's your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ telling you to go get yourself. So I sent you a few photos. The first photo I sent you, if you want to share your screen, if you're able to zoom in. So there's a stretch of road I went on tonight that was. So if you guys remember back in 2000, what was it? We're in 2021. It can't be 2011. When Super Bowl was in DFW and it was canceled in Dallas-Fort Worth, they had cobblestone ice, which was just this rough ass like
this.
Okay, so if you can zoom in,
that's all I got.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh yeah, I can zoom in. There we go.
So go, nope, back the other way and go up, right, up, right there. Okay, right there. So I was going about 0.5 miles an hour here.
0.5. You were just rolling.
Well, literally, because it doesn't matter how fast the speed limit is. When you see guys working on power lines, you're going to slow the fuck down in Texas because those guys are fixing power for somebody, right?
Yeah.
That is a power line snapped in half under the weight of the ice.
Oh, that's insane.
And that was not the first, nor the second, nor the third. There was trees, 100-year-old live oaks snapped in half. I mean, I could not even count them. But that's from, you see the drops on my windshield through this, right?
Yep.
It rains, and as soon as it hits the windshield or whatever it hits, it freezes. So there was, I saw the wind turbines as I drove by. And I could see, dude, I can't even explain how thick the ice was. I have no idea. It could be 6 inches. It could be 24 inches. It's the same way I measure my dick.
That's so crazy.
We don't know.
Okay.
But.
Okay. I'll just take your word for it.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same way you measure.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Texas, we won't tell our guests later on about that.
It's colder than a witch's titty. Wait, you're still in San Antonio? Dude, we have new viewers, and this is embarrassing because I know these people, but
embarrassing for them or embarrassing for you?
Depends on what stories we tell.
Interesting.
What is it? Hour 17? What else do you want to talk about? What else happened in the news today?
Nothing really. Let's see. What else did I? Oh, I built the 308 Centurion gun. I still need to go test out.
So how is this your first, or have you tested those before?
No, this is the first Centurion 308. Special, or not 308, 6.5 Creed. It's 14.5 inch barrel, and pin and welded. It's the shortest Creed I've ever done.
Okay, so Mike Mihalski, who commented earlier and then never fucking got back with us, so I owe him a dick punch. He talked me out of a 12.5 inch
6.5 Creed.
Yep.
I mean, I would too.
Okay, but why? I know it would take away from its potential, but I don't need its full potential. I need a short, strong caliber.
But what are is it? I know it still goes supersonic for a long time at 12.5. I remember seeing some data saying that it's supersonic, even I think to 1,000 yards, even with like 10.5. I think.
Right. So why talk me out of a 12.5?
I don't know. It might not be reliable because of the gas system.
Well, it would sure be fucking nice if we had Mike on tonight.
Yeah.
That's a question I have. Okay, so Todd Camper says 8.6 blackout. Is that
the Q?
Yeah, my Honey Badger. I'll tell you this: the SBR itself is relatively accurate when it comes to shooting subsonics or supers. It doesn't matter, but subsonics in particular, it's accurate. The EOTech XPS3 mount.
Mm-hmm.
Not accurate when you return to zero. I have the paint mark. I put a thermal on it. When I went back, I was 4 inches up and right, I think.
Oh no.
So, but the gun itself, consistent. I mean, now remember, Todd, you're not looking at a subsonic 8.6 inch fucking
right
SBR to be here. You're looking to be here. So, but still.
So, I mean, another round, if people can get ammo for it's a Russian round, 9x39. That should be pretty cool too.
So explain that. What is a 9x39?
So it's like a Russian 300 blackout, basically. It's
subsonic.
Oh yeah, subsonic. It's I think 200 and something grain. I have some. I have some in the garage. I'll pull out next time. But yeah, that thing supposedly thumps pretty hard.
Okay. So Todd, my bad, dude. I thought you were talking about the barrel length. He was talking about that.
The Q round that they're developing.
Yeah. It's not. It hasn't been out long enough. I can't.
I mean, I don't think you can even find ammo for it, can you?
I mean, give me a minute, maybe, but it's probably gonna be fucking expensive.
Dude, I scored on some ammo, 300 Norma ammo. That's usually $5 a round, and I bought it for $2 and something a round.
Well, that's the thing, is that specialty shit is dropping as the rest of the stuff is rising, right? So,
yeah, it's crazy because the brass is $2 and something per casing.
Get the fuck.
And I bought the whole round with powder and bullet and primer in there for $2 and I think 50 cents a round, which is crazy, unheard of.
Dude, that's what's funny is most of us throw out brass on the ground. They don't realize when you start shooting that big shit that you're not.
Yeah, when the casing alone's $2.30 something cents. Yeah, it's insane.
We're in the wrong industry, dude. We need to start making brass.
I have bullets ready for it.
Show
these bullets.
Show it.
230 grain. I just need to start reloading it.
Dude, your chair. So it's been exactly, I'm 10 minutes off, but guess what?
It's time to pee.
Of course. Dude, every 35 minutes.
Okay.
Well, in this case, an hour, but nonetheless. Send me 1,000 rounds and I'll review it for you. Okay. He must be new because that's not how we work.
Yeah, I need to get reloading. But yeah, look, I'm just so bad at reloading. I even have 77 grain hollow point bow tail ready to reload. I'm just so lazy. I don't want to get into it. Man, it's this chair has been around for a while. I want to say it's at least 10 years old. Actually, longer than that, probably 12 years old. Yeah, I've sat in it a few times. 5.56 is touching. $2-3 round. Why not just get a 50 and play? Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, why would you not just get a 50 and pay $2 more? It's basically, I mean, you're dropping that much money for 5.56. Might as well just go big. That's why I bought the 300 normal ammo for $2.30 a round or $2.50 a round, because that's crazy. When brass is $2.37, I got to. But the only problem is if I buy all this ammo, I got to shoot it. And this barrel apparently is a barrel burner. 300 Norma, I think, only goes about 1,000 rounds, and then you got to swap out the barrel, which gets expensive too.
So what happens when you burn out that barrel and nobody is buying the barrel? You should be getting it for a discount, yeah? Or no? Well,
no, this is a bolt gun, right? So you'll have to get it re-spun.
Completely redone. So
yeah.
I brought... So for those of you that don't know, Review the Pew has... We talked about this earlier. It's not been the most efficient shipping method, but I travel for work. So my wife has been doing better about like getting stuff out as soon as she gets the email, because I just started including her. She was never included in these emails, and I started including her in it. She ships out. She texts me and says, "Hey, I just shipped out a half face blades," and then she gets this in. So she was like, kind of freaking out. So I got 2 in.
Which one did I send out?
I got 2 in. Dude, I can't resist these.
Those are cool, man.
The Tigers, I know they're not the most popular, but
that's cool.
I don't know why I can't. And then
I want their axe.
Dude, I can't get a fucking drop on this axe for the life of me.
Tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow they're dropping the axe at 5 o'clock.
Okay, well,
5 o'clock my time. So 6 o'clock your time.
See, they're strategic as fuck, dude. I can't. If I got one of those axes, I'd try to order 2 and keep 1 for myself. What do I need an axe for? Absolutely fucking nothing.
Dude, they're not very big. So I was holding one.
So they're a hatchet, not an axe.
Yeah, Mike. I wanted your axe, but I couldn't afford your axe because their axes are $800.
Yeah. You know what? The only good
thing now I want one. Doesn't mean I'm still gonna buy one.
The only good thing Mike ever hooked me up with was my safe, which, by the way, Mike, it is a very, very good safe. So how big?
Anyway, that when I held that axe, dude. I mean, it's not too big.
I can't see your bottom hand.
It's probably like this big. So you just, I mean, it's not small enough to daily carry.
So it's
pretty. Yeah.
You're not fucking cutting wood with it.
No. Well, you could try.
You're not taking a log this big and.
No, you're not.
So stop calling it an axe and call it a fucking hatchet.
Well, whatever. But the thing is, it feels good in the hand.
Half-Face website is down. That probably means they're uploading new products before everybody else gets to them. So I'll say this: I have taken 1 Half-Face Blades knife and abused it to all shit.
You did?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it might be at the Kroll house. I bought it before Half-Face Blades was, like, in my opinion, cool. I just bought it 'cause you were buying them, and I didn't realize what they were, to be honest. And we've got deer with it. It just stays at the house, like, and it stayed sharp for a very long time.
Really? So you got a deer and everything, and still was good?
No, I've never done like a test where I take it and like try to take a hammer and saw through rebar or anything, but it stays up at the ranch house, and it's done very, very. We've never sharpened it, but
so if I get an elk this year, I gotta decide what blade I'm gonna use. If I get a tag,
you do understand that most people decide what caliber they're going to use.
I'll probably do a 6.5 Creed. Because
you're trying to decide what knife you're going to use to skin it.
I've been thinking about that. I'm like, what knife would I use to skin it?
I just want an elk. That's all I want.
Yeah.
I put in
elks are delicious.
Did you find any more goodies? Dude, Barry, we have okay, so you want to really know what happened? Last time we brought all that shit inside, it started to pile up here, and I have to haul this big fucking Pelican case, and y'all don't understand. I could curl up in that Pelican case. So yes, we have a lot more goodies. I don't really want to fuck with it tonight. Maybe Saturday? Yeah.
Speaking of that, that's when we'll be on next. Make sure you click notifications so you know when. Tonight was kind of a surprise time. We kind of got confused on this. We got confused. Luckily I didn't post about the time, right?
I got confused because Lita specifically texted me tonight 10 Central, Saturday 9, and I got them flipped. So there's an elk herd that roams. What?
There might be one less elk in that herd occasionally too, right? If you're hungry.
How big are the elk, Todd? And dude, can you change your profile picture? Because I can't take it seriously.
It's kind of creepy.
It's very,
but it's funny though.
But mind you, in Wyoming, there's elk herds that are what I don't think I'm
Thousands.
1,500, 2,000.
Yeah, especially in the
Like,
Yellowstone area. Yeah. I mean, there's like an elk sanctuary in when you're driving up to Jackson Hole. It's just during the season, it's everywhere.
what is a Roosevelt elk? Do you guys have different types of elk?
I just know elk. I don't know Roosevelt elk. I don't know any other elks. I just know Wyoming elk.
So we have, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. Todd, could you either message us or come on here and tell us, or hang on.
I'm going to Google.
I'll Google it, yeah. Todd, your profile picture kept you off of this fucking podcast tonight because I don't want you on here.
Also commonly known as Olympic elk.
Oh, so they're
North American by body mass, although by antler size, both Boone and Crockett. What?
Hold on, no.
Rocky Mountain elk being larger.
Sure. So, but Boone and Crockett of the Roosevelt elk would be, wow, holy fuck. In both species, mature bulls will weigh 700 to 1,200 pounds. Sounds like me going to the beach.
Yeah.
With very large bulls weighing more. It's geographical range, blah, blah, blah. Dude, but they're still a fucking elk. I'll take a Roosevelt. I don't give a fuck what your name is. I just want one. I just want. So I am a trophy hunter, but everything that we shoot, with the exception of pigs, coyotes, it goes in the freezer. Like I have never shot an elk. Like,
dude, speaking of that, remember when I showed you the picture of what I saw at the gym? Dude, so I was at the gym with my kids because they do like this kids workout thing, and we got out. My daughter's like, "Oh, look, meat." I was like, "Okay, what are you talking about?" So I looked at this flatbed. The back of this flatbed, it was a skinned mountain lion, I think. And I'm gonna try and pull that picture up.
Really?
Yeah, did I not show you the picture? Dude, it was like it was cold outside, so it was probably frozen. But that was like insane. Let me see if I can find it.
So it doesn't matter what was on the back of that truck. What's adorable to me is that your daughter went, "Look, meat." That's the real lesson here.
Well, it looks like meat. Dude, did I accidentally delete it?
Dude, it all looks like meat. If you look at now, not to get controversial, but if you skinned a human and threw it on the back of a truck, guess what?
That's murder.
Well, but it's also meat. I'm not saying to do it. I'm saying if you saw one that someone else did,
sure, you
wouldn't be able to identify that.
Dude, what happened to that picture?
You find that.
Dude, this is crazy. I hope I didn't accidentally delete it.
No,
because that was wild.
Ooh.
I mean, the only reason why I thought it was a mountain lion over any other animal is because it was short legs and a pretty long body. So.
Well, while you're taking your time, Vince.
Yeah, sorry, man.
No, it's fine. Vince called me a participation trophy.
Oh, there it is. Found it.
Mm.
Let's see.
Just in the nick of time, so it doesn't go on the air.
Hold on, I gotta fix this because it doesn't like Google Chrome doesn't like the format that iPhones takes picture in, so I have to do a screen grab.
So
and then
no, dude, you're good. Vince, I go within Raton, New Mexico, like multiple times a month. So if you actually have an elk that I can shoot or Lita I can shoot, call us and we'll come down and we'll do the whole thing from your fucking property. But I'm guessing you're lying. Can you share it, Lita?
Yeah, it's downloading right now. There we go. No. Okay, let's try it. There we go. So this was at the gym. And I was pretty shocked that this was just sitting right there.
So you guys like at the gym, meaning?
Outside of the gym going in.
Oh yeah, that's a mountain lion, dude.
Look at the claws right here.
It has to be, yeah.
Yeah.
How can you zoom out so I can see the tailgate again? But that's all you got, right? So halfway, that could be a coyote.
Oh, that's true, huh? But look at the claws.
No, don't worry about the claws. Zoom back out. Look where the license plate would have started.
Right here.
Yep. So let's say double that to where the middle would be, and then you'd be off of that animal. I don't think that's a mountain lion. Could be a young one, but that's not a big mountain lion. Based on where flatbeds are universal, right? That license plate is dead center. If it would have reached to the center of the license plate, it could be. It could be.
I don't know, but it was sitting in the parking lot at the gym. I was like, "What the hell?"
I mean, that's still creepy as fuck. And the fact that you guys use your flatbeds as coolers is weird.
That is meat for the restaurant. Okay.
Can you zoom in on the paw? I hate to do this to people.
That's as far as I can zoom in.
That's not a lion, bro. But that it looks like one. But I think that's in your neck of the woods, that's probably a fucking bobcat, honestly.
That a bobcat's that big?
It can be. We have the bobcat that won the contest last week was almost 30 pounds.
This is more than 30 pounds, man.
I know it looks, I don't know. It could be a dog, it could be anything, but I just don't feel like it could be a young mountain lion, right? Like,
hey, Lee Harns, do we have lynx here in Wyoming? In Casper area or like surrounding areas? I've never heard of people hunting lynx here.
Dude, Harns, if you're still watching this, come on. Just come on and talk to us about it. Tell us what you think. Hang on.
Oh. No, we don't have. Yeah, man.
That's not a mountain lion, dude. I feel that in my gut. If it is, it's a baby. Bobcat.
I don't know.
He said bobcats.
We have bobcats, but not lynx.
It has to be a big enough bobcat because you guys have some big fucking critters. Like, and again, if say you have a 6.5 foot bed by a 7 foot bed, right?
Yeah.
So just say you have it doesn't matter the length of the bed. You have a 7 foot truck. Let's say halfway, that's a 4 foot cat. That's a big cat. It's not even stretched. That's a big cat. It's probably a bobcat.
I don't know.
Okay. Calm down. You don't even live in fucking Wyoming.
I just asked a hunter in Wyoming to see if there's a lynx.
Yeah, those fucking chupacabras live in South Texas. If you ask me, guess what? They fucking don't.
Could that be like a wolf?
No. So, dude, I don't know. I can't honestly answer that question. I can tell you this: I've hunted a lot in South Texas. I'm not an expert. What I think it is like I've shot a lot of mangy coyotes. When CMMG came down, the mutant guy, they came down and they shot a coyote that we did not know was mangy. This was during the day. They just tagged a coyote and it was bald almost except for the top ridge of its back.
That's gross.
It looked like a straight up chupacabra, but it never sucked. It never sucked the blood out of something. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, hey. Harn says send it.
Send what?
A link to come on here. We have.
Oh.
Hey, Harns, are you available? Actually, just bring him on. We'll ask him if he's available for Saturday, and then we'll bring him back on Saturday. Or do you want me to do it? Oh, he said no. He said no. He said no. What is he talking about? Send it then.
Oh my God! I just saw. We can't post that.
He sent you something.
No. I was just looking at a chat, and I wanted to post it up, but I think we'll be banned forever if we do.
In Wyoming, Canadian lynx, whatever, live in. Okay, I can't read that right now. Forest of mixed age and structural class. The majority, dude, you're not okay. So there's no lynx in Wyoming.
Basically. We're not in Western Wyoming. I mean Eastern, like center east Wyoming. Western Wyoming's. I understand why they would be in Western Wyoming. That's like a lush area. That's Jackson Hole and Yellowstone and whatnot.
Well, that's Canada, basically, right? Like,
yeah,
that's y'all are basically in.
I'm like in the high desert, mountainous desert, basically. It's dry here, and yeah, cold, dry and cold.
Y'all say that shit, but so what's the temperature right now?
Oh gosh, it's not pleasant. That's what it is. It's minus 13 with it dropped. It's minus 31 feel like temperature now.
Do you guys understand? Like, one of my guys, actually Harns, if you're watching this, one of our guys just made it back to our area. And he's from Casper, and he said this is the worst shit he's ever driven in his life. We're like, what, 35, I bet? Hang on, let me see. What's right now? So we're 34 degrees, which is substantially over you, but the real feel is 22. That's why I don't listen to the real feel. But all right, so tomorrow you have something going, right?
Yeah, I have to play hockey during this time period, so we can't stream during this time period.
So we're gonna do
Saturday. We'll be back Saturday. Can we get one of the ladies?
Guess what you need to do?
I need to go research.
Okay, well, you're close. You need to talk to my wife to see which lady you want on for Saturday.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm not picky. They're gonna look better than us.
Oh, I mean, we could bring a troll on, and they probably would look better than me. But all right, so God damn it, it keeps loading, and I can't get off of its comment. So Saturday, what time? 9?
We can do 9 your time, so it's 8 here. We can do that.
9 Central Standard Time.
We can do that.
And we will do our... Okay. Look at this motherfucker.
Well, you're in Arizona. That's like the armpit of United States.
So before we go, no shit. When I went to Arizona, like when COVID first started and picked up a bunch of ammo, I stayed in the back of my truck, like in the back seat.
In the bed? Oh.
No, I'm not an animal. I have a mega cap, so I can just lay the seat down and sleep back there.
Okay.
And I was shaking a blanket to kick it out so I could cover up. Yeah. And there were sparks that I could visibly see the static. Yeah.
How does that feel? You might need to bring your wife in because
I came here looking for a hot wife on it. Okay. She's always watching. She's here.
Yeah.
We're good. Yeah.
See you guys next time, Saturday.
God, 2 days. I don't know what we're going to do, but I guess we'll figure it out.
Well, more news will pop up. We'll figure it out.
All right, guys. Thank you.
See you guys. Thanks.